Hey guys, I'm Jonathan Baker. We are in a garage in Atlanta, Georgia. This garage though is actually interesting for a couple reasons. One, we're starting a craft brewery in this garage. I know, pretty humble beginnings. And two, there's an elevator, so I'll actually catch up with you guys on the second floor. Boop! Here we are, and actually Jeff,
hey,
you're here with me.
I am.
This is Jeff's house.
Yeah, humble beginnings.
And and you heard that.
I did.
Sorry, I thought the first floor was a little kind of...
Yeah, there's the ceilings are very thin.
Very thin.
Paper thin.
Paper thin.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I thought I would give Jeff a cameo,
Yeah.
but it's actually not working out. So
Right.
do you mind?
Stage left?
Stage that way, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
That's great, thanks. Okay. For over 3.5 years, I've been marketing beer, talking to people about beer, brewing beer, and most of all, drinking beer. I love beer. I've spoken at conferences on the subject of beer. I write a column for Beer Connoisseur magazine. I write our company website, MondayNightBrewing.com, which has actually become far more popular than it deserves in craft beer circles. And I've interviewed brewmasters all over the country. So we're in Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia only has 4 microbreweries at the moment, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to start a microbrewery here. But what Atlanta lacks for in quantity, it makes up for in quality. So I'd actually love to take you to a couple of my favorite craft beer spots here. First, we're going to go to Atlanta Brewing Company, which is actually a brewery a couple miles from here. After that, we're going to hit up Hop City, a craft beer specialty store, and that'll be it. Let's do this! So we're on our way to Atlanta Brewing Company. It's actually Atlanta's oldest microbrewery. The brewmaster there has agreed to open up his doors, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about malted barley, which, as you may know, is one of my favorite subjects. It'll actually be one of your favorite subjects too after we talk to him. Yeah. So you're telling me the difference between a pale ale and a stout is just kind of the percentage of the darker malts and the lighter malts that you're pulling in?
Yeah, exactly. Now this dark malt would be this is the far end of the spectrum, okay? So imagine this very light malt and this dark malt, and then all different kinds of roast in between. Yeah. Basically like setting
the melting pot of America.
Setting your toaster on 1, and this being 1, and this being 10, and all the colors in between.
And this would be bad burnt toast.
That's bad burnt toast, but it's good burnt
beer.
Good
Excellent
burnt malt
beer.
is what it is. Yeah.
All right, we're at Hop City in Atlanta, Georgia. It's one of Atlanta's finest craft beer stores. You can see the rows of beer just beckoning. Also beckoning is the owner, Kraig, who said he would talk with us. So we're going to go inside and check it out.
We make sure all the lighting is incandescent, not fluorescent.
Okay.
Although it hasn't fully been proven, the belief is that the rays from fluorescent light will actually degrade your beer faster than incandescent.
Okay. Excellent. And what do you do with temperature?
Temperature is also very important. Your yeast, as you know from your brewing experience,
Yeah.
ale yeast is really comfortable at 70 degrees.
Okay.
So we keep...
So that's about, I guess, what this is now, room temperature.
Correct. We keep the store no higher than 70 degrees, winter or summer. And
Okay.
it's not because I'm, warm-blooded. It's simply because the beer likes 70 degrees. So.
Kraig is very finicky about his temperatures.
I am.
And when the store's closed, is the temperature still 70 degrees?
It actually it drops down.
Okay.
Colder temperatures aren't a problem. So
Okay.
especially now in the winter, we do drop it down into the mid-60s in the evening.
Okay.
But during the daytimes, it never gets higher than 70.
Oh, so you don't want it to get higher than 70?
Correct.
Okay.
Lower temperatures, not a problem.
Right.
Higher temperatures, very much a problem.
Because I was going to say, I think there's lower temperatures in the fridges back there. That we should go and check on.
Yeah, lower temperatures are not a problem.
Excellent. And you also organize your beer a little differently here, I've noticed.
We do. Here at Hop City, we treat our beers much more like a good wine shop treats their wines. So everything's organized by style.
Okay.
We want our IPAs in an IPA aisle, for instance, and a pale ale in the pale and IPA aisle.
What's kind of the benefit of doing that? Like me, Joe consumer, I'm walking in, I see an IPA aisle.
We'd like to think that having all the beers organized by style gives you a choice. Okay, your biggest decision when you walk into Hop City is not what brand do I want to purchase. Instead, it's what style of beer am I in the mood for today, or better yet, if I'm pairing with a food, what kind of food am I having for dinner, and therefore I can help better select an aisle to shop in.
Right.
So you're faced with yes, 80 to 100 decisions on each aisle, all within a specific style. But that's a good kind of choice, not a bad kind of choice.
I mean, any choice that involves beer is a good choice,
Agreed.
in my opinion. Speaking of choices,
Those double entendres always get me.
White Snake.
Um,
I just like the Duck Rabbit name.
I like
I
the
think
name of
that's
the, and I like the logo because it's like, is it a duck? It's a rabbit.
Hey, dude. They have nylon hop bags. It's not technically cheesecloth, but I assume it'll be fine.
I don't have any kind, but I'll give you a bile.
What is this?
It's bile,
That sounds terrible.
doesn't it? You wonder why I don't buy it. I'm thinking to myself, I can't sell that.
Have you had it?
I have. It's not terrible.
You're gonna give this to me?
Yeah, it's yours.
Thanks. I think.
Add to the collection.
Yeah.
For future, as one friend to another, don't name your beer that.
All right, so we're back from our little tour of Atlanta's craft beer scene. Kraig actually left me with a bottle of Obalon Bile. So I'm gonna try this, and I'm hoping that it tastes better than it sounds. Cheers!